If the Rams want a chance to repeat as Super Bowl champions, they need Odell Beckham Jr. back. You see, Odell came just at the right time in the 2021 season, as well as Robert Woods got hurt right when he joined the team. Yes, the Rams had Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp, Van Jefferson, and a plethora of weapons. However, they didn't have that explosive one-play playmaker like Odell. You see, the Rams did have Cooper Kupp, who is having a historic season, as well as a great offensive line and other threats. However, they didn't have that explosive playmaker like Odell until he joined the team. Odell wasn't happy with the Browns because of their quarterback Baker Mayfield, and the Rams were lacking that explosive one-play power like we said. And now teams had to worry about more than just Cooper Kupp, and they had to worry about Odell Beckham taking them over the top. And this went very well for the Rams. Although they had a rocky start as the team had gone through some changes, they ended the season extremely well, and then we all know what happened next. The Rams went in and dominated the postseason and won a Super Bowl. And Odell was a huge part of that. Odell had about 288 yards receiving and 2 touchdowns during that span, and he made absolutely huge plays in the conference championship as he had 113 yards, and then also in the Super Bowl where he had 52 yards receiving and 1 touchdown. But sadly, Odell did get hurt in the Super Bowl, tearing his ACL, so he will likely be out until November of this year. And that leaves us where we're at right now, where teams are fiending for Odell Beckham Jr. Odell is still one of the premier wide receivers in the league, and he wants to get paid accordingly. And while the Rams are kind of strapped for cash, I think they need to make a move to get Odell if they want to be relevant come playoff time. This is because we have a few issues that we're dealing with as Rams fans. The first issue being that we lack wide receiver depth. In the offseason, we did trade for Allen Robinson, which was supposed to be a big threat. However, we did trade away Robert Woods and lost Odell Beckham Jr. to free agency as well. And our lack of wide receiver depth is showing in the statistics, as Cooper Kupp has 527 yards and 4 touchdowns, and that's great for him, but the next closest receiver is Ben Skowronek with 181 yards, and then Allen Robinson with 107 yards. Basically, Matthew Stafford is only targeting Cooper Kupp, mostly because all of our other wide receivers are not making plays when they're thrown to, so Matthew Stafford is like, Cooper Kupp is open, I might as well throw it to him. However, opposing teams are starting to recognize this, and they are starting to double and even triple team Cooper Kupp sometimes, so we can't get open. And this is why we need Odell Beckham Jr. If he were to come in, we could have that explosive over-the-top threat, and Cooper Kupp would be able to get open more, Odell would get open more, everyone would be scoring more, the Rams would do better. Another reason that the Rams are doing bad right now is because of their offensive line. This is another problem that needs to be addressed separately. However, if we had a better offensive line, maybe Odell wouldn't have to come back like I'm saying. However, since we have a bad offensive line, we need more playmakers that can get open quicker and just do better. So this is why we need to sign Odell Beckham Jr. if we want to get back to that Super Bowl. However, Odell Beckham Jr. is currently saying that the Rams offered him a really bad deal, so there's that. However, Sean McVay has come out and said that this is not their only offer and that they will be offering him more in the future. So you Rams fans out there, if you guys want to be successful this year, tweet at the Rams, do whatever you have to do, and beg for them to sign Odell Beckham Jr. And that's it. Subscribe if you liked the video.